Welcome to Lesson 10, second grade students. This is Mrs. Zingone from Silver Spring Elementary School, and today we are going to begin with a song called Shohin Show. We'll be focusing on rhythm a little bit today, and also we will be working on some melodies a little bit later. Thanks for joining me. Here you see the music for Shohin Show, which you were practicing in Lesson 9. We are going to follow along with verse 1 as you see it in the music here, and you can feel free to sing along with the recording. I will point along so that you can keep track a little bit better. Notice the different kinds of notes that you see. Do you see any rests? No rests in this song. So notice how long you hold them for as well.
Shohin show, baby boy, father's pride, mother's joy. Daddy sleeps in the nest, sun doth sink in the west.
So what kinds of notes did you notice? Go ahead and say them. So you definitely saw quarter notes, right? On shohin and baby, fathers, mothers, and you saw a bunch of half notes. Show, boy, pride, joy. So we are going to be exploring half notes and half rests today. Second grade students, what you see here are our half values in rhythm. So here's our half note, and you will remember we chant this ta. Everyone practice that. Here we go. Excellent. Now over here, you see our half rest, which kind of looks like a top hat. And that also gets 2 beats, but it's 2 beats of silence, not 2 beats of sound. So when we show that, we just bounce our hands like that 2 times. Go ahead and try that. If we put this whole card together, here's what we have. Ta. Everybody echo me. Great sound, second grade. Okay, so let's move on. Here's another one where we just flip-flop the rest in the note. I'll perform it first and then you echo. Ta, everyone. Super. Let me grab a few more cards here that also have some half notes on them and half rest. Oh, actually, sorry, these don't have any half rests, but we'll get to some of those in a moment. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, chant. Ta, ta, ta. Here we go. Ta, ta, ta. Next one. Ta, ta, ta. Here we go. Ta, ta. Ooh, there was that quarter rest snuck in there at the end. Here we go. Ta, ti, ti, ta. And last one of this pack. Ready, go. Ti, 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 ta. And you can go back and practice any of those that you need to. Now we have our half rest. So remember, we're going to get that 2 beats of silence, so we'll just bounce our arms twice. Here we go. Ta. Oh, did you see that? You had to do some math. 2 plus 1 equals 3 beats of silence. Let's do this card one more time. Here we go. Ta. That's it. Ready, chant. Ta. There you go. Ooh. Here we go. Ta. Yeah, did you get that Ti-ti-ta. See what comes first. Here we go. Ti-ti-ta. Great review today, second grade. Now we'll move on to a little bit of chanting. Second grade, what I have for you now is a chant called Donkey Donkey, and it's an old English rhyme. What you can do while I am chanting is pat the beat on your legs. Here I go. Donkey, donkey, old and gray, open your mouth and gently bray. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. Wake the world this sleepy morn. Did any of you notice that there were a couple words in there that I held for a little longer than the others? Maybe you'll notice them as we're chanting here. Echo me. Donkey, donkey, old and gray. Open your mouth and gently bray. Here are those two parts together. Donkey, donkey, old and gray. Open your mouth and gently bray. Here we go. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. Everyone. Wake the world this sleepy morn. Ready, go. So that morn, I was holding out a little longer than some of the others. I'll go back to lift your eyes. Tune in closely. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. Wake the world this sleepy morn. Here we go. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. Wake the world this sleepy morn. Here's the whole thing. And please try to notice those longer notes. They come sort of toward the end of each of our little phrases. Donkey, donkey, old and gray. Open your mouth and gently bray. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. Wake the world this sleepy morn. So did you hear it? Gray, bray, and morn was our third one that were a little bit longer than the others. Now it's your turn from the very beginning. Here we go. Donkey, donkey, old and gray. Open your mouth and gently bray. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. Wake the world this sleepy morn. Excellent chanting. So we are going to take a look at this and see what those different kinds of notes look like. But do you think that you have an idea of what kind of notes you're going to see on gray and bray and morn? Okay, save that thought and let's see if that's what we find. Here you are seeing donkey, donkey. And if you look at gray, bray, and morn, so here, here, and here, you can see why we chanted them longer than a lot of the other notes. And that is because they are half notes. So here you get to practice those and do two beats on each of those as we chant it together. Now, something else that you want to make sure that you have is some kind of instrument. Maybe a pair of rhythm sticks, or I have a wood block here that I will be using. A tambourine would work, shaker eggs, any of those items, but please check with the grown-ups in your house before you start using one, just to make sure that it's okay. So we are going to go ahead and chant it together and do the rhythm. So earlier we were keeping the beat on our legs, but this time we are going to do our rhythm. So for example, when we get to old and gray, this is the sound you'll have. Old and gray. Since gray gets 2 beats, you want to show it being held out that long. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. It's going to go like that. Here we go. Ready, chant. Donkey, donkey, old and gray. Open your mouth and gently bray. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. Wake the world this sleepy morn. Now, what did you notice about our notes in this song? You saw mostly what kind? Quarter notes? Yes, definitely there are mostly quarter notes here in this song. However, you do see a half note thrown in here and there, and there's one pair of eighth notes on open right here at this spot. So thanks for chanting along today, second grade, and I hope you enjoyed getting to play an instrument. You're welcome to rewind if you'd like to play that instrument again. You can take the time to do so. Our next song that we are going to listen to is called Mr. Frog. Tune in really closely and see if you can figure out where our hand sign, our musical sound do would go.
On a log, Mr. Frog sang a song the whole day long. Clump, clump, clump.
Go ahead and tap the beat. Here you get another chance through.
On a log, Mr. Frog sang a song the whole day long. Clump, clump.
Did you find it? Did you hear where it happened? On glump, glump, glump. Okay, so everybody show me that sign. Yes, great job. So do is a home base. That's usually what a song will end on. And in this case it is do, do, do. Everybody, do, do, do. Let's do some practicing with Mr. Frog. I'll sing a small section and you sing it back to me, and you will see me doing my hand signs too. So we actually start here. What is this one called? So, yeah. So we're going to use so, la, and me. On a log, Mr. Frog, your turn. Sang a song the whole day long, your turn. Glump, glump, glump. Okay, here we go back to the beginning. I'll sing a bigger part and you echo me. On a log, Mr. Frog sang a song the whole day long. Glump, glump, glump. Everybody, here we go. Now, do you remember what sign we were thinking went on glump, glump, glump? Go ahead and show it. Right, there's our do hand sign, our do musical sound. While we were singing Mr. Frog, we did a hand sign at the very, very end. Go ahead and show me what it was. It was do, exactly. And so some of our other syllables that we already knew were me, so, and la. But then do is the very lowest of all of them, and it's a bit of a home base. So because mi is the other one, I wanted to show you here what the relationship is on solfege street for the two of those. So we have do at the bottom. That's our landing spot. Glump, glump, glump was what it sounded like in Mr. Frog. And then what you will see is that mi and do have a house in between them. So we go from mi, do, and there's something there in the middle of mi and do. And so we're going to take a moment and look at those on the staff and what mi and do would look like. Now that we had a chance to look at our houses on solfege street and to see how do is related to some of our other syllables like mi, let's take a peek at this. Do you remember what this symbol is called? Does your rap come to mind? The music staff, the music staff. There are 5 lines on the music staff. Well, what I've already drawn on here for you is do. There it is, it's home base. Now, when I go to draw mi on here, okay, do you think I'm gonna wanna put it here? Or should I maybe go up a little bit higher somewhere? Because remember, there was a house for sale between do and mi. All right, let me go ahead and draw it for you here, second grade. So what you see here at the bottom, there's do. This is our house for sale. Okay, so from a space to the next line, those are neighbors, side-by-side neighbors, their yards touch. Then we go up to here. So you'll notice that jumping from do up to mi is a space to another space. We have a skip in our music. Now we're gonna go ahead and sing Mr. Frog one more time and make sure you add in that do hand sign at the very end. Here we go, second grade.
On a log, Mr. Frog sang a song the whole day long. Glump, glump, glump.
Move to the beat.
On a log, Mr. Frog sang a song the whole day long. Glump, glump, glump.
Great singing today, second grade, and chanting and instrument playing. We had a really busy day, and I hope you've enjoyed our activities, and you all should take care. Stay healthy.